What's up everybody, thanks so much for watching Plus Extra. I'm Kai and today I am in Satisfactory. I've finally caught back up to the level that I was at before 1.0 released, and I am, having made many better decisions. I am in a much better place than I was with my pre 1.0 build. Regardless, I wanted to take you on a little factory tour just in case you've missed anything from the streams. This is the top floor of home base. This is, of course, the space elevator. I built around it because it just freaking looks cool. I wanted to be close to it. These are the racing slugs that you gotta have. Hub's up here now. It used to be down by the water. Hub used to be down there, but we've moved it because I needed to place a Mark II blueprint. Turns out also you can't load Mark I blueprints and Mark IIs. That's okay. I imagine I could probably place one in there. I didn't even think of that. That would have worked fine. Anyway, yeah, so here we are up at the smart storage. You're probably familiar with smart storage, but go up a little higher. So each set of boxes in the smart storage is for a single set of items, and they are deployed throughout the factory via the lifts vertically. And you can see kind of smart storage working over here. This is the overflow lane, and it's being sunk. Overflow gets sunk into the sink, of course. How we doing? Got 3 coupons. We're just cooking away. It doesn't like all the stuff I've been giving it lately, but it'll deal. So of course, on top of every double container, we have a dimensional storage, dimensional depot uploader. Pretty awesome. This one is for copper sheet. This one is for what is this for? I guess there's nothing in there right now. Whatever this one is, it's being used. Yeah. This is for, in case industrial beams. Yep, there went one. Alright, so, pretty handy dimensional depot setup. I've got just about everything I could need on hand for the most part. This is the top floor. It's kind of a mess. I'm using it to produce items for the phase 3 of, we're almost there actually, for phase 3 of the space elevator. We'll probably do at the end of this video. And yeah, so quick little tour. This is the top floor. Nothing too crazy to see up here. I've routed some power up here so that I can turn on certain items. Some of these aren't hooked up. I don't think the steel ones are hooked up right now. Like for instance, if we had enough quick wire, which it looks like we're good on quick wire. Let's come over here and lap this. And the quick wire production, which is 1 floor down, is now off. Pretty nice. These are my modular load balanced production units for the tier 1 materials. They're all just cooking away. Good steel. Alright, yeah, room for expansion on this level. Down here things are being assembled. So we're cooking rotors and all that good stuff. And then the floor below this is where the manufacturers, for the most part, will be stationed, creating more complex items. This is gunpowder production. I'm not really using that a lot right now, but there it is. This is silica production and quartz. Currently only using minimum amounts of that, so it only gets piped in when I'm ready. But aside from that, this belt lane and all the others that go up from here are routed in through the smart storage on the roof and sorted automatically. These are the lanes coming in from the smelters. The iron, copper, caterium, steel, coal for the explosives factory, and then the top 2 lanes are plastic and rubber. This is the smelting zone. You can see what's coming from where, and steel is on the top. Why don't we hop the train over to the refinery. Train's pretty cool. I set it up to follow the river. Nice and flat. My oil production is on the coast, so train moves out onto a little bridge out here and heads straight to the fuel facility. Pretty cool. Here we are over at the oil. This is SAM, plastic, rubber production. It all comes through here, goes into the train. Overflow gets sunk. We really only have overflow on the rubber, but you know, it happens. So all this gets put into containers. They're color coded. It's rubber, plastic, SAM. Still under construction, of course. Pretty much always under construction. It's the name of the game. This is a revised smart storage setup. Updating the belts and such. At least tier 4 somewhere, tier 3 somewhere. How all that works. We're producing fuel over at the refinery and running that through fuel generators. That's where the majority of my power comes from, but it wasn't always the case. The coal plant is on top of the waterfall. It's not the most organized thing, but it's functional. It's tuned to just what I needed. And it's been steady producing power for, the last phase and a half or so. See, our production is just below our max consumption, but we are never running at peak. At least not any time recent have we been running at peak. Just doing what's needed. Coal is backed up just enough. Water is the same. 3 pumps running on top of the waterfall. Coal production is around the corner up there. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. It's a pretty basic setup, but we are cruising through progress. The base of the space elevator coming together. It's simple, but it's effective. And it's cozy. It's cozier than I expected it to be. I mean, I like this. This is the stairwell to the floor, you know, for whenever you gotta get up quick from any level. Drops you off right here. Get home. Grab a coffee. Watch the slugs go around the racetrack. Wonder how close we are on those modular engines. Oof. Clean this little mess up now that we're done. Circuit boards, circuit board, circuit boards. Pumping those out right now. Just reintegrate them right over here. For the time being, those will take the trip with everything else. You should turn right there into the box with the rest of them. Excellent. So, just about keep up with them still. They've been getting faster. Got the alternate recipe for circuit boards, so I'm just cooking those right now. That was a huge win. Motor production happening, but am I delivering them to the right place? Let's go see. Motor production is right here in the back. Those are going straight to the motor box, I believe. There's quicker ways to get up, but this is a habit I've had since I started building this tower. Alright, yeah, so those come up and they go in right here. And then this is motors. Did see a motor come by. There you go. Nope, you guys producing? Idle. Low on stators. Where am I crafting stators? Am I crafting stators? I may have moved the stators. Oh, because the output goes where? Where? These are the mistakes we make. Go up here and find a stator box, and I'll make it a dedicated line. I believe it is, yep, this one. We'll pop all those in so they can get going to where they need to be. And now we add a merger. So copy this merger, come into the middle of this line so as not to interfere the main line. Drop a lift down. Not gonna be the prettiest, but you know, it's not always about what's pretty. It's about what works. My friend, this will work. Might make sense at some point to move this over here and maybe make another one and just start blasting stators up through there. So that'll probably be on my list, and be able to drop down the mats right there. Yeah, that'll be good. So next time we'll move stator protection to like right there. Now I know it's kind of a mess right now. That'll come together. All starting to make sense. I'm kind of figuring it out. Like, you know, I need to place the manufacturing of stuff directly below where I'm storing it for the most part. And there was a time where none of this stuff was stored. Just drop a container, blast out a bunch of stators, run them to where they need to be, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'll wire all that up later. Put that on my to-do list. Somebody remind me. Just remind me in the comments. You see this video. Kai, fix your stators. Production. Stator. Yeah. So we should have them moving through now. You won't see them that often because they're coming straight up and in. Sit here. Oh, there goes one. Perfect. And that means stators are making their way to the motors. Motors are getting made. We're over capacity on motors right now. Beautiful. Engines are being produced, and we are right around the corner from the end of phase 3. Then the glorious space elevator can get more glorious, I guess. Clean up this upstairs and make some... Move the manufacturer for these down below once I know how many I'm going to need. Yeah, and I mean, that's basically it. That's the factory tour. Oh, I just realized I can fit a thing in there that's going to look kind of cool. Yeah. Well, that just goes together. That's nice. Oh, look at all these motors I'm just hoarding. Could be over here doing motor things. Contributing. Probably needed them for something, but it's okay. We'll make more. Alright, at 2.5 per minute. It's going to be 10 minutes. A little more than 10 minutes. Make these by hand, can I? Need to make a rifle. Screws? Oh, while we're waiting, I guess I could take you on a quick tour of the screw production facility. That's kind of cool. Let's make a rifle. Oh, right. Does it shoot, though? Rifle ammo. Copper? And gunpowder? Yeah. 100 rounds. Okay, hold on. We've got to go slaughter something. Alright, on our way to the screw production facility. You can see is humming away. Looks like it needs to be ramped up a little. We'll take care of that. Should be some little piggies that spawn here. Ooh! I feel like I'm in Texas. Where'd you go? Yeah. Oh, kind of cool. You did? Yeah, man. Screw production. And no, don't screw production, but these are producing screws. And not just any screws. Cast screws. This used to have a whole row of iron rod manufacturers in front of it, and these got all switched to cast screws when I got that recipe. Dope, right? Cool. Looks like we could be creating a little bit more screws because the lane is not completely full. Yeah, it's fine. Fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up. Oh, there's a gap. There's a gap. No gaps. Ooh. Look close. Want to see no gaps. That looks a little better. Gonna be close. Gonna be close. Ooh, very tiny gap. That's okay. That'll be fine. Oh, here's a bigger one. Just gotta throw a booster in there. But for what it's worth, you're good on screws right now. Oh, hello, doggo. I do not. I will find some though. Look at me, doggo. Bellberry. Bellberry for you, doggo. Yeah. What do we call you? A la mode. Be safe. Oh, we're getting close. Looking good on motors now. Yeah, we're way up on motors now. Oh, there they are, about to start. pop off phase 3 and have the space elevator do whatever the hell it's going to do for phase 3.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation.
Ooh.
Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery.
Constructed.
You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to tiers 7 and 8
Aluminum
in the
hover
hub.
pack, huge
In fact,
aerial
perhaps you should just go
transportation.
look at the technologies there yourself.
Go see what happens in this space elevator. Ooh! Watch all the clouds get blown away. This is so cool when it breaks the sound barrier. Ready? Boom. That wicked.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
Wow. Alright, well, let's take a look at what we need for the next tiers. Tier 7, hover pack. What is that? Alclad aluminum sheet. Alclad? Yeah, we've got everything we need except for that, of course. So I guess we've got to do aluminum production so that we can make that. Yeah. Just take all my rubber. Let's see, do we have any modular frames? What is this? Computers? We might be a bit low on computers. Yeah. I think we need all of those, but we might. Have 5 stacks. Majority of them. We just need heavy modular frames, which are going into a box right down here. Heavy modular frames. Bang. We don't need all of them. Take 4 stacks up. And then we get to figure out aluminum production, which I, to be honest, was not prepared for at all. But that will be happening next time. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this factory tour. And soon we be hovering. How's my coffee cup? There it is.